Again, welcome to the channel. Waiting for those to join. The channel is Malachi Emerald, and we going live. And I want to use this opportunity to, thank us for going through all the challenges we face thus far. It is one of those things I think that it is required. It is not forced upon anyone, but it is required for us to give gratitude where gratitude is needed. So very important. So very important to give some amount of gratitude. So as I sit here waiting to see who will join, but I want to use this opportunity to give thanks to those persons who have been with me through the year. It is a journey. It's a journey. And persons may not realize how this journey is or was. Again, I've seen one person join in. It is a Christmas stream, and I wanted to use the opportunity to thank persons because it is a season where we spread. It's a season that we spread, and we should spread, good news, and we should help others that are less fortunate than us. And even if persons are on the same level, we can also share. Because when we share, our blessings, I was at church today, and your blessing will be multiplied. It will be flowing and running over. And it may be tenfold, 40-fold, 100-fold. So it is important to give thanks, because even the Creator said, give thanks with a willing heart. And I started this channel, a journey. I signed up January 2012, more than 10 years ago. Well, yes, more than 10 years ago, going 12 years. And I did not post a video until 2022 January, 20 years after. But it was compelling on me, to start this journey. And I started this journey as a hobby. This journey has been a good journey. I learned a whole lot along the way. And I learned by watching other YouTubers or content creators. Just let me pause a little, sending a message. Right, so I was trying to get some persons, attention. But as I was saying, it is a journey, and this journey, took me to all different levels. I started as a hobby, and I tell you, it was, or it is one of, I think, the best thing that I had done. I started this journey not for the money, but to share idea. And if you check why I become a YouTuber and that video, you will see the reason. I want to share good information to over 20-year experience, and I wanted to share that. And for that, I am thankful. Have the opportunity to share in areas of food. I share areas of agriculture, my specialty. And there are a few social issues that I will pop in here and there. But even though I do agriculture, I do demonstrations there, field tour. And one of the things that I'm enjoying now is the place and product review. And most importantly, the breakfast essential. And if you check out the channel, you will see what I'm talking about. Again, it is a channel, Malachi Emerald. I have been on a journey, a tedious journey, a journey that I started with the assistance of fellow YouTuber, my brother, Dapper E Central. Right, I started that journey getting some advice as it relates to editing. And I want to be thankful, Dapper, thankful Erwin, for all that, that software that helped me. And I've been using my cell phone to do all my editing up to this stage, and I'm nearly 2000. Dapper Essential is on. I have to give him credit for that, and that's one of the reasons why I have this stream. To give thanks to the persons who have been with me. Again, one of the two persons that has been, with me or commenting on my channel. We have Dapper E Central, and I have another subscriber from England, Max F. Max F is always leaving a message. Max, whether you get the chance to join or you will watch the replay, I appreciate you greatly. Sometimes when I'm there and it seems like nothing is going on for the channel, yes, I come up from Max. So warm and so comforting. And these are the things that to help to push you. Because I started well, and then you will have some little rot and all that. But again, you have to give thanks. But the Creator Himself said it, give thanks to a person who have helped you along the way. Thank them. And it is a season of thanksgiving. Yes, we're reminiscing the birth of Jesus Christ. But not only that, how lowly He came. And we want to be thankful for that. Right? Great thing. But again, in this season, we have to watch what we eat. We have to watch what we eat. Very, very, very serious. Because we tend to consume a whole lot of the unnecessary things in this season. And sometimes at the end we find that it's not good for us. So we need to curb what we eat, and not only do that, we do a whole lot of, say, exercising. And that is why I wanted to bring on, Dapper E Central, the fitness guru. Again, if you have the chance to listen or to watch the replay, you can always join Dapper E Central, on his channel. Dapper E Central, again, based on the username he has, that should be the channel. And again, you can always follow us too on IG and Instagram. It's recently that I had joined, but You can follow and see, some of the things that we post, and for that, I am thankful because I need to widen or broaden my horizon, and that is one way of doing that, right? And that is one way of doing that, widening my horizon, and that is what I want. And at the same time, I can bring others on, right? I want to bring as much person on as is possible. I'm trying to I'm trying to help as much as I possibly can. Because at the end of the day, it's not for me alone, it's for all of us. Again, the Christmas, a season for family and friends. Again, I have to consider all as my family. All may not be your friend, but all is your family, right? So saying that, persons all over, persons sharing, and in sharing, they care for you, right? So that is that is it. So yes, yes, it is. Yeah, Malachi, and we are live. Yes, we are live. We are live, and waiting for some persons to help or to join in. Some persons to join in. Right now. Again, my handle is on, so persons I had sent my handle in, but again, it's just the opportunity for us to talk about the season. What was good for you, or what is good for you in this season, and how have you helped someone else, and that causes us to reflect. How have you helped someone else this season? Is it that we stay all by ourselves and we do nothing, or we try to help another? Again, helping doesn't mean we have to spend a lot of money, but it is a season of giving. Yes, let us give. And if we receive it, then it's so. And if we are at the other end where we get, then again, it is it is a blessing, right? So it is better to give than to receive, it says. But again, your heart should be warm when you help someone during the season. Let us reflect the true meaning of the season. Is it for revelry, or dancing and gyrating and eating, or having a whole lot of fun? Well, yes, we may not know the exact date when Christ was born, but we use this season as a commemorative time or session where we can think about his birth. He came into the world to save us all from our sins. So he came to save us from our sins, right? And and that is, and we are thankful for that. Very, very thankful. Again, it is a season to be happy. And I'll always go back to my channel. I started a channel with this cell phone here. This cell phone, A51, Samsung Galaxy A51. And this is what did all of my clip or my footage on my channel. And the editing take place right here, right on that screen. Recently, I acquired this DSLR camera, and I had done a review of it. You can always see these on the channel. Done a review of it. Again, this one is giving me a little problem. So all in all, I have been trying. The devil has been there, but I have been an overcomer, right? It's a blessing. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to all those who want to join. It's a blessing to all those who are a part of the journey. It is a blessing to persons who want to be with the channel. And if we check, the content is there, good content. And with that good content, over time, things will go a little better. Again, it's not just by chance, but we have to ensure that we do what it takes to improve or to do well. Right? Give thanks. Right? Give thanks and let us express. Yes, it's a little while. Few persons came and left. But the good thing about this channel, with God helps, with God's help, we are going somewhere. We are going somewhere, and we want to continue to grow. With your help, we can grow. With your help, we can grow, and that is what we want to do. I want to share as much as I possibly can with us. But again, at each step of the way that I share, I want to be gratified. I want to give thanks. Because it hasn't been an easy road. As I made mention earlier, some persons have been always there for me. Always. Again, I made mention of Dapper E. Right, Dapper E handle is there. You can always join Dapper E. And yes, and there are other person, Maxef. And you have other persons, some of my colleagues, every now and then I may get a message. And you have some students, because the persons hearing this may wonder, what do I do? I'm an educator. I help to mold mind. And for that, I am very appreciative and thankful for that. Thankful for that. Because someday I will I will overcome. But overcoming not just by myself, I want to help other persons. I want to help some other persons as I seek to improve this channel. Again, the main reason why I'm here, is to show gratitude for all the persons who have been with me, my group, my 92 group. I know persons have been helping me by sharing some of my video and maybe liking or watching. The video has reached or the channel has reached a stage where it has been monetized. So, some fun will come in over time. Again, it depends on how well persons view and persons subscribe and all of that. But over time, things will work. And again, we take it one step at a time. And for all of that, I'm very thankful for the persons who have promoted my video by sharing, who have promoted my video by watching and sharing with a friend. And for that, I am so grateful. And that is one of the reasons why I am here, right? That's one of the reasons why I am here, to give thanks to everyone. See, Christine is there. Christine was with my live stream last evening. Thank you so much, Christine. Right? So my aim here is to show gratitude. We are not to be thankful of all the people. Made mention of my 92-year group that have been with me. Many persons have subscribed to the channel. Many persons have watched some of the videos. Many persons have seen my perspective, Malachi perspective, and that is what I tend to give. And in giving that, persons have appreciated it. Thank you, Chris. And persons have appreciated that. And for that, I have to give thanks. I could not go on without not having this street. Even if it was one person on, I am thankful. And I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I was saying earlier that in this season, we need to share with others. No matter how small. It has nothing to do with money. It has to do with love. Because for God so loved the world. It's love. It has to be love. And the more we share love and be gratifying and be caring and be loving, things will be better for all of us. Things will be better for all of us. And, I thank God every day for life. And even though persons may be struggling, sometimes all they need is just that hand or that kind word. And that is why we have to be gratifying. But in doing that, we have to reflect on Christmas. Christmas, is it about the ham or the fancy food or the new painting? Blessing, Lisa. Right? Or the painting. And thank you so much for joining. Right? Or it is the painting. No, we can give away with all of that. But the life that we help, or if we can help a life, or help a person, that is more gratifying. Let us reflect on what we have been doing. Have we done well for the Christmas so far, or the Christmas season, or the season of Advent? Have we done well? But before I continue, yes, Christine is here, Lisa is here, Dappa is here. Let us reflect on Christmas. How has it been for you? How has it been for you this season? Okay. How has it been? Oh, great, Christine, restful. And if you get the rest, then the mind will be at ease and you can function when you return to work. So that is it. We get some rest. Again, I myself need some because I have been so up. Blessing, Lisa, good to be alive, and that is one of the best things. Grateful. Yes, we are grateful, Christina. Yes, we're grateful for the rest. And you're alive, Lisa. Every day when I get up and yes, my faculty are in place, I say, thank you, Lord. But we have to be thankful and we have to be loving and we have to be sharing. And we don't need to share and let everybody know. But we need to, share. It doesn't matter who. Again, it may be difficult in this time and age. Persons are not wanting to be around others because of, we have gone through the post-COVID period or era. And persons are not so courteous. We are discourteous. But let us give thanks for the season, reflecting on the reason for the season. Right, Dappa, anything from you, right? From the season. So that is why I'm here. That is why I'm here. I did say it earlier, the reason I want to be thankful, to be appreciative of all the persons that have helped. I have other groups that have helped. There's a rural family group that helped also. And there are some other persons. I have a past colleague in Canada that does some promoting for me. And sometimes it is so difficult. Yes, Dappa and Christina and Lisa. Dappa is my brother. I'm the Alpha and he's the Omega. right? And he was the one who helped me as it related to getting a software for editing, right? And he is, again, you can check out his channel. He's a fitness guru. This season we eat a whole lot of food and seldomly move around. He is a fitness guru on his channel. You will all sort of fitness idea. That's what he has, and a little twist to them, right? A little twist to a twist to them. So and that was one of the reasons why I wanted him on. I was planning on using the cell phone. Yes, Dapper. Yes, Dapper. When you conduct your training session, I see you have some weight ones there, and those are good. I can always watch or watch them. But Dapper has been going good. He was the one who encouraged me, as it relates to the software. I was having issue. I was making mention earlier that I started the channel 2012, and I made the first post 2022, 10 years after. And imagine how many steps I would have climbed. But again, nothing happens before the time. And even at my level, and I will say my level of success, because I have right now, it seems like I'm climbing to 2,000 subscribers. And many persons have flown past that. But I am thankful for. When I started this channel, I started it for fun. Nothing but fun. And sharing good information. Good, solid information related to food and agriculture. And those two areas never left me. Seems like I was born in those two areas. Right? Never left me. Grandfather was a farmer, and I up to do food after leaving, a scholarship, and got pushed out. And I found back food when I did my first degree. And it's there, and I've been doing a lot of demonstration again, checking the channel, and you see all these breakfast essential and ideas trying to post. Oh, and guys, I am new to IG. I think maybe about a week or so ago I am on Instagram. Again, the main aim is to promote my channel. To promote my channel. That's the main aim, to promote it. And in promoting my channel, I just want to promote good information. And as soon as I can go to other areas, I will ensure to that more information is spread. More information is spread. Yes, Christine, it has been a long gap. And I I don't know. I don't know what I had. And then I think I had forgotten about it. Yes, Gail, welcome. Thank you for joining. Dapper Gail is on. Yeah, man. Yes. Thank you, Dapper. It shows that once you put in the work and you're heading in the right direction, then you will reap the reward. Yes. Again, and consistency is one of the things that we have to. Welcome, Gail. Christine and Gail is my other half. Thank you, Gail, for joining the stream. Just want to be thankful, for my achievement over. It's 12 months because Facebook had sent me that congratulatory message already, and given me that recap of my year. Right? So I am going well. We have hiccups here and we have hiccups there. And with these hiccups, it make you a little stronger. All right. So I am here reflecting on the season, and also giving thanks for the persons who have been my followers, my fans, those persons who have been in my corner, right? Some persons will watch and you may not see a comment, but you have some persons, once they're on, a comment is there. And that is what I want to appreciate. A comment, it doesn't have to be anything elaborate. Doesn't have to be anything elaborate. Again, these things help the whole algorithm and YouTube and push my videos and help my channel to grow. Because sometimes, no matter how good your content is, if you are not getting the views, then YouTube is not going to push your content forward. And that is so important. Again, it's not, initially when I started, I thought it was good quality and you're good to go. But when you check it, it's not only that, it's the view. So I may have the good quality and yet you're not getting the views. Right? So that is it. So again, and I have been doing a number of lives. Last night I did about 2 live sessions. And before that, I do some demonstration doing them live, I think was making Bami. And I did some live, I think, in August when I was at the agricultural show. And I tend to do some more, but at the time, I have to be balancing these two, work and hobby. But thank God, things are going slowly. And again, whenever I have these times of down, persons are there. I made mention of Max F. Max F is from England. I met Max F through joining Joel Bronner's channel. And that channel is like a big family. And she always leave a comment. Always leave a comment. Sometimes when I check for a week, one comment. One comment. Thank you very much, Smith. Good to thank you so much, Christina. Yes, I have been trying. I have been trying. But again, over time we'll see how it goes. Then I did make mention earlier that I started it as a hobby, as fun to spread good content. But I didn't realize that it's not just good content. It is what you have to put out there and people will view. So you'll have the good content and yet persons aren't viewing it. A person may be following a name that has been there for a while. And that is why I need to be consistent. Right? And I need as much advice as is possible. Right? So for that I am grateful. I am so grateful, that gratitude. Right? That gratitude I have to show. Right? For this Christmas and for this season, I was asking earlier, how have the Christmas been, or how have you, what reflection can you share? Right? Gail has joined, and we have Christina there. Your reflection on the season, or your reflection on Christmas, because that's one of the two things that why I had this life. Reflection on the season. How has it been for you? How well are you sharing? Are you caring? The true meaning. And again, to give thanks. Thank the persons who have been supporting, and even persons again who will want to support. Because after this stream is up and the replay is there, persons will see it on YouTube. Persons will see it on YouTube. I thought I had shared it to Facebook, but let me check and see if that I can do. Timothy, welcome, sir. Thank you. Yes, don't stop. Yes, I will try and do that at all times, sir. That is what I do. I can't put out anything fake. What I put out is good information, well research and experience, will help me there, right? Because that is how I know to do my thing, all right? That is how I know how to do my thing. Right? So I try to put out, good content. Yes, I am camera, right? But, I get better straight. I want to use maybe a phone. I try to get an Xperia, so I tend to have those top class quality. So I will try and get one of those, or I try and get a GoPro. Hopefully by next year I should get one of those, depending on how funding goes for or the amount of fund that I will receive from the monetization of my channel. Then the aim here is to reflect. And to give thanks. So basically that is why I'm here. to reflect and give as much thanks as is possible. So again, I get some nice little encouragement. Thank you so much again, Timothy, for that encouragement. Right? Very good encouragement because at the end of the day, we have to do as much as we can. Right. So that I will do, continue to put out, all the content or all that good content. Right? Yeah, so that is it. So Timothy, yes, reflecting on the season, Timothy, what can you say? We are reflecting. How has the season been? As we reflect on the real meaning of the season, right? How has it been? Smith Chrisana, what say you? How has it been? Reflecting on the real meaning of the season. It is Christmas again. Christmas again. And we are alive. Alive. There's again I post my handle is there. And everybody here would have joined is a part of the channel. But again, we can share. We can share in our other little groups, so persons can come on. So Dapper, what say you as it relates to dieting and exercising for the season? What can people do or what can people look forward to or should do in trying to reduce, say, weight and and such? Mhm. Because as I said earlier, we eat a whole lot of food and we go very few places, and then we put on a whole lot of pounds. And when we put on these pounds are so difficult to take off. Right? So these pounds are so difficult to take off. So what say you as it relates to these? Yeah, Christiana, well, it has been rough season, to be honest, but God is good. And with life, we can push through. Wow, Max is here. Wow, you made it, Max. I was, digging you up and all of that. Wow. I was saying that, Dapper Essential and Max have been always there. Max always leave a comment. Thanks, Max. Wow. Wow, so good. I feel overjoyed. You know, Gail is there also behind the scene most of the time. Right? So, thank you so much, Max. Lord, this is so wonderful. So wonderful. Trying to throw out a question there, to see how, how well we you know, have been have been doing. Get in there, type in. All right, so I'm throwing out a question there, looking some advice because no man is an island, no man, stand alone. All right, checking what that way I would, say that eat in moderation and reduce the proportion of, your food, limit the alcohol intake and exercise. Always exercise. The reality is persons won't heed to that advice. Yeah, that is that is it. Throwing out a question there in the stream to see, question there, throwing out a question to see how well, what advice, you can give me going forward, right? In the question session there. Right? So there's a question there, and I'm going to, pin that question. So as you join and you listen, what advice can you give me going forward? Waiting your respond there. Question and answer. Because it is, you know, it is important that you collect advice where advice where necessary. And again, Dapa E had pointed out, that certain information. Max, you are there with me. Dapa E Central is the fitness guru. You have been checking all my community posts. He's my brother, blood brother, YouTube brother. We are like Alpha and Omega. The first and he's the last. Right? Yes, Dapa again. This time of the year has a lot of festivity, right? So it is easy to stray away from healthy decision, you know. And they can start off easy by walking, dancing, cycling. It's an easy way, we can get rid of some of these pounds. Thank you, Dapa. Can get rid of some of these pounds. So we do these little things. We do these little things, all right? So we can start. We don't consume too much alcohol, and then that is it. We have to do as Dapa said in moderation. Dapa is a specialist in that area. Dapa is a fitness person. He did his degree in that area. Again, yes, Dapa don't wait. Everybody say, oh, New Year resolution, we start in the new year. No, thank you, Dapa. No. We started. No. Again, you have to check out his channel, Dapa E Central. You get all sort of fitness idea. Start. No, you can do that. Again, we don't have to spend some time a whole lot of money and go to the gym. Yeah, it's a season we're reflecting and we don't have to spend a whole lot of money we can do, but we need to be consistent. And that is it. I try to walk at least 5 days per week. An extended walk 1 day per week. Yes, it keeps the mind in order, it keeps the joint, yes, well. And it helps you to take off a few pounds or tighten up here and tighten up there. Very, very important. Thank you very much, Dapa. Thank you so much. Dapa would have graduated, recently from one of our top universities, specializing in these area, fitness, training, physio, and that area, right? So again, you can get a lot of information from him on his channel, Dapa E Central, always there. Again, yes, let us reflect on the season. Yes, I'll end that question, whatever session there. Again, that's what I wanted to. Right. So that is what we, what we want. We want to to move well. We want to move well and not only just move well, we want to move well healthily. Again, here Dapper there, the fitness guru. Aim for 150 minutes of moderate exercise per week. And there he broke it down. 30 minutes per day for 5 days. Yes, I work as 5 days. And basically that is where I'm at. Moderate. I do 30 minutes using my phone to time 15 minutes and then I turn back. And I do 5 days because I want to, and I break in between so the body can. And then when you do some little stretches and so on. Again, when you visit the channel Dapper E Central, you will you will see all sort of exercise and all sort of little fun thing that that is there. Again, the channel is Malachi Emerald, Malachi Perspective. Again, I couldn't let the year or the season pass without saying thanks. A YouTube year has ended, and I got their note or their message already with all of my breakdown for the year. Right? Again, I thank everyone that participated in my channel's activity. I have to be thankful for all. Yes, Max. Wow. You do 150 minutes of running 5 days per week. Could not imagine not running. Wow. Well, I walk brisk instead of running. The great Max. 115 minutes of running 5 times per day. And that's well for the joint. Well for the joints. Right? Yes, a Dapper here, Dapper telling us the real thing. We spend more time on our phone, IG, TikTok, etc. So 30 minutes is not really, the end of the world. And again, some persons, you can put in the work. Again, they have to keep up the great work. Yeah. Thank you, Dapper. Thank you. That sounds wonderful. So we spend a whole lot of time, just 30 minutes. So we can walk, have a route. So we can start small. And because in this season we have to do, and when I say this season, that it's more like this time. Because there are so much things for our comfort or to our comfort. And we eat and we eat and we eat and we sleep and we go on social media, forget about these things. All right? Okay. Max says 75 minutes, 1 hour and 15 minutes. Okay. Well, I guess so we have to put it in. And especially, we're getting older. Nobody tend to say how young you are. People always ask, how old are you? Because we're getting older. And if we're getting older, we need to service ourselves. Again, yes, we're reflecting on what went on, and when we reflect, then we can poise ourselves to go further. So we poise to go further. And that is why we reflect, and we poise ourselves to make the adjustment. So we make the adjustment to go further, doing better things. Again, I did say, I'm not sure if I posted it, I don't want to go more than an hour because, it is gratitude. And it's gratitude. And again, Max, I will always say, thank you, Max. Always there for me. I was saying earlier, even when nobody else, within a week, I may get one comment. And if that one comment, it is Max F. Always welcome, Max, if it's one comment. And that most of the time, make my day and sometimes the week. Because you want some of these things, you want your comments, you want the comment, you want to hear what persons are saying. Yes, persons may be watching, but they're not commenting. And just even while I'm reflecting, one of the best part of the video is not only just watching it, where the information is in the description. And person not watching the description. And these videos can be used to help with research. But persons tend to, it's a YouTube video, so guess what? I watch. And when all our much fact is in the description, persons ignore that. Again, I won't go later than it's about 53 minutes. I will close off at about an hour because it is Christmas. Wherever you are. Again, Max Christmas has passed. Are you still in Christmas? Again, at different places, England, Scotland, they tend to be a little farther ahead of us. Almost. Oh, okay, so it's going nearer to 12 or so. So again, the journey, as I said, the journey has been a great journey with a whole lot of trials, a whole lot of trials and a whole lot of, you're wanting to move or you cannot move, or you want the channel to grow and it's not growing. But again, things will happen over time. Again, I have to, at all time, all the chance I get to show gratitude, I say thanks. Thanks to the persons who have pushed me, they like motivated. Yes, thanks. Persons who are there every now and then a post from Dapper East Central or a little message. But Max has always been one she has the time. As Max has the time not working, then a comment is there. Other persons may shoot a comment every now and then. But again, it is a season for us to share. Let us share. We can share, ideas. We can share with others a short conversation. We can share with others, ideas or a smile or salutation, good morning. So we can make people day. We don't have to take up money and give and donate and say yes. But it's a season for us to reflect. Have I done well this season? Wow. Thank you, Max. Thank you. Sometimes you do, or you think it will. Yeah, thank you, Max. You plant a tree, take time to grow. When it grows normally, the tree will be strong. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, the channel start out with naught and it will continue to grow. Thank you for that advice. Sound advice. Tell you, I can rely on Max. Max said I can rely on you. Can rely on you, always encouraging, always showing, giving me that little idea, giving me that little, like an impetus to continue. Again, as I said, I started this channel as a hobby. And, and I learn while it's like on the job and you're learning. And everything I learn, and I research and I watch other videos and they have been inspirational. But for me, the journey was a journey with a whole lot of hands helping. It's like an Anansi. 8 hands are a whole lot of hands holding me up, keeping me. Oh, every now and then some persons don't like to leave a comment, but they will call or they will inbox me and say, oh, Malachi, so on, so on, so on, so. I remember one friend and subscriber said, oh, when I had my first intro, it was too loud. And I made the adjustment. And I changed it and I got another one. Easier for me to adjust. But that is it. And I learn as I go. And I learn, the algorithm, and I learn a number of things that will help. But again, I will have to do some more, do some promoting. Recently, I've joined IG. Max, I'm a part of IG first. I think about 2 weeks ago. I'm on posting a few things. I'm on IG. So you can look me up there and there. I think I look you up. My handle is there. I tend to use the same set of handles throughout. Easier, it's more professional, thereabout, and it can be easily traced. All right. So yeah. Reflecting, giving thanks, Oh, IG, Instagram, Max, I refer Instagram. Back in our neck of the wood, we tend to say IG. And some person say Insta. Oh, right. Oh, that's great. And oh, Dapper. Basically the same thing, Malachi underscore M dot row. That's my handle. So it's Malachi. Okay. Oh, Max. Okay. Let me type it there. Malachi underscore. Trying to say underscore M dot row. Yeah, 10 to that's my IG handle. So, again, the aim is to promote my channel. That's why I joined, get some followers, follow some persons, get some followers, and then I will, I try to promote my video across those platforms. Realize I tried Twitter, but Twitter seemed to be dwindling. So, I try my Facebook, I try my WhatsApp, my groups, and also I do. Yeah, it's there. Yeah, so I start, I just start every now and then I check on to see, you know, any suggestion or see persons who I can follow. Again, I have to sweep it well because you have some I don't know what term some notorious, I think maybe notorious is the wrong word. You have some unscrupulous persons there, unscrupulous pictures. So so I am there trying, but looking forward, looking forward to the new year, looking forward to the new year. But again, remember, it is peace, goodwill on earth. Yes, thank you, Gail. Yeah, struggle. I tell you, it's more than real. I tried. Again, even now trying, I realized that my camera, I was showing it earlier, my DSLR camera that I used to get, some better quality picture, it is acting up. And I have to get another one, right? This is what I use, but, up to the point where I got monetized, this is what I had used. My Samsung A51 5. This is what I had used, and quality is good. Could be better. And as I've said earlier, I'll try and get I want to always have a phone to do some blogging, even though I'll try and get a GoPro in the future. But an Sony Xperia, maybe 10 or so would be good. And that, picture quality, and that is what I want, the picture quality, and you can get some amount of storage. Again, yes, I say it's 1 hour, and basically I think I'll go for maybe 5 more minutes or so, and that is it. But before we go, any parting word or any parting advice? Yes, Gail, real struggle, but I have come a long way. Thank you so much. A whole lot of help, a whole lot of and I'm still struggling. But again, one day it will get better. Again, maybe it is my niche, persons who do travel YouTubing tend to make go a little better, but they have to travel. But here I want to share information. I want to share information that is real and some demonstration. Right? So that is it. Anybody want any final? I was trying to get some advice going forward. Who want to share or give me, you know, some advice going forward. Again, if you want to, drop the comment, you can always drop it. It's better for the stream, with the amount of comment. Better for the stream, better for the algorithm. Again, if you want to drop a comment, yes, uh, on my Insta handle, or you want to send it otherwise, my information is there in my description. If you check one of my video, you will see all the areas that you can contact me on Gmail, you have Twitter, you have Instagram, you have all of those areas you can contact. But again, I so thankful, and I want to thank you all for being a part of my journey. In another year, God's will, in another year, God's will, I will try as best as possible to share with us again. And then we can have something to measure on. Like Max says, have faith in yourself, trust in God. Never fail and never fail that, Max. And, and let him lead you. Right? Man give wages. Wow. But God give increase. Sound advice, Max. Thank you for that. I love that. Man give the wages, but God give the increase. Oh, yes. Give the increase. Hallelujah. Yes. Give increase all time. Tenfold, 40-fold, 100-fold, running over. But I have to be faithful. I have to be consistent. And I have to walk the walk. But again, the community is here to give me, advice. And again, feel not to give advice on my channel. I have no problem with it. Give, and if you want to contact otherwise, give me advice. Because at the end of the day, we are all in this thing together, in life together. Yet we may have our different path. But guess what? Guess what? We are all in this together. Thank you for being a part of my community. Thank you for being a part of, the channel Malachi Emerald, where we look at agriculture, first and foremost, food. And we look at their demonstrations too. And we look at tour. And we look at product and place review. Wow, and I'm having fun with that. But what I'm having fun also with those breakfast idea and breakfast essential. Well, fun, much fun. All those shorts they are like that impetus, that firewood or that fuel, that sort I use to push the channel. Again, when you look, you'll realize a whole lot of shorts because sometimes you get rapid views on these shorts. Again, the channel Malachi Emerald. Right? Anybody else want to give any? Max, they're always in. What say you, Dapper? Gail? Timothy, are you still there? Christina, who else is still there? Christine, sorry. Any parting word before, to be in your company? It was good to have you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being a part and sharing. That is the important thing. I was trying to find that part that I can go live with. I wanted Dapper to be on. But again, if I was using the phone, I know I would have I would see that, but I'm not seeing it on the laptop. There's a new feature that I'm not showing if it's mobile alone, where you can go live with somebody else, like a host and a co-host. So, yes, that's it. Any final advice before we close? Again, thank you so much for being a part of this stream. Thank you so much. But remember, reflect on the season. The true meaning of the season. Is it a season for gallivanting, a season for fun, a season for sharing, a season for caring, a season for love? What say you? Well, it's a season from God. And it's a season to be kind. It's a season to be loving. We need to be loving. A greater love had no man than Jesus Christ. Our God, I should say, because he laid down his son for us. And we can use him forward. Greater love had no man than this. He laid down his life for us. Thank you so much for being in my corner. I couldn't do it all by myself. Because, the advice, the views, the likes. Thank you so much. Right? It was a pleasure to be in your midst. Hope we can do this again. Pleasure to be in your midst. Let us see what the new year will bring. Right? Let us make our resolution and work with them. And as Dapper E said, the fitness guru, remember to check out his channel, right? The fitness guru, we need to eat in moderation. We need to exercise. We also need not to let it stay for the new year as a new year resolution, but start now. 30 minutes a day, he says, moderate. And you can walk, max run, 15 minutes. You need to move up those joints, right? And again, thank you so much for being a part of Malachi's perspective on the channel, Malachi Emerald. What a wonderful year it has been. A year with struggles, and a year with everything, right? A year with everything that is low. But in the midst of the lowliness, God stretched out his hand. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Gail. Keep holding on. Praise and changing hands. Hallelujah. Great job. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Gail. Thank you so much. Love that. Loving that. All right. So again, did say 5 minute, but it's going to 10. When it reaches 10, then I'm going to close off the stream in about 30 seconds. Anybody else want to say any Dapper? Are you still there? Any final thing you want to drop in? Christine, are you still there? Timothy? Let's see who else I can. Timothy. Chrisan, have you come back? All right. So again, thank you so much for being a part of the channel. It is Malachi Emerald, right? Channel has been growing. Yes, it has been growing. All right. Again, as Timothy said, I will continue to put out those good content. Again, thank you so much for being thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Any parting word before you go, Lisa? Thank you so much, Dapper. Anything final before we close off? But we have to keep our faith in the man who calmed the water. And we do whatever we do. Faith without work is futile. All right. God bless you all. Thank you so much. Anything before we go, Lisa, Dapper, Essential. Remember to check out Dapper Essential channel. Right? Okay. All right, Dapper. Okay. Okay. Yes, okay. I know, and when I go live, it gives me the option on my cell phone to have somebody else there. But next time around, we can do that together. All right. So thank you, Dapper. Thank you, Dapper. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Gail. Thank you, Max. Thank you, Timothy. Thank you, Chrisana. Thank you, Christine. What did I see there? Did I see somebody else there? Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Lisa. With God, all things are possible. Did I see somebody else there? What did I see the early part? No, that was it. All right, good. Good. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of the Christmas. Even though it is being celebrated tomorrow too. Yeah, man. Thank you, Dapper. I will be strong. Yeah, and try to be unwavering. All right. Have a wonderful Christmas, everyone. From my neck of the wood or from across the pond. Bye, everyone. See you when I see you in the next live. Or check out channel Malachi Emerald. Remember Dapper Essential. Bye, everyone. Oh, yeah. Thank you again, Lisa. Thank you so much. All right, bye, everyone. It was a pleasure having you sharing with me. Thank you so much for the love shown. Thank you so much for being a part of my journey. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and following me. All right. Bye, everyone. Have a good rest of the evening and a very good Christmas. Bye for now.